more and more because I start to travel from Slovenia. I mean, I start to go to Bosnia. I start to hear Azan. And I start to have the view of Islam. After that travel to Bosnia...
You were traveling part of your job or for tourism?
Tourism, because I wanted to discover the countries who formed the old Yugoslavia, and which completely exploded a few years before. So I started by Croatia, Serbia, and then I went to Bosnia. Bosnia was my last. And it's here in Bosnia that I heard my first Azan. I will never forget that.
You went to Sarajevo?
I went to Sarajevo, and I do all the travel by bus till Mostar. And it's there that I hear my first Azan. And I will never forget it because it brings warmness in my heart.
Just by hearing it?
Just by hearing.
Although you didn't understand what it was?
Exactly. At the first, I didn't understand exactly what it expressed. But it warms my heart so much that I say, I must go deeper. Why this song warmed my heart so much? Why am I here? I was like alone in a very small area, and the mosque was up in a little mountain, and I heard that guy calling with the reflection of the voice, of the echo of the voice.
Echo, yes.
With the mountain. It was just amazing for me. And I was alone, and I was like not moving. Hearing that, till the end, hearing that. And I say, wow, maybe something good, Yani, something that happened to me good in this world. And then I searched, because Bosnia is Islam, so I searched. I went to internet when I was back, and I say, next travel, Istanbul. So I planned my next travel.
And they are very similar. I mean, Sarajevo, I've just recently been to Sarajevo.
It's very like Turkish way.
It's like you are in Istanbul.
Yes, exactly. So I planned my next travel to Istanbul. And my family was saying, you should not go there because you will be insecure and blah, blah, everything. What you can think about a Muslim country when you are in Europe. It's common, Yani.
I think people are killing each other.
Yeah, exactly. They think that you are not secure in a Muslim country. It is a common view. Yani.
Now, this is about the late 90s. When was this exactly?
So I left...
because the war ended in Sarajevo.
I left in 2013. And I lived 1 year in Slovenia. And I left Slovenia for Turkey. In 2014, the 1st April. So let's go back to my first travel in Istanbul. So I decided, I fixed the date, bought the tickets, everything. And then I arrived in Istanbul, I started to visit. And I went to Sumayyah. And in Sumayyah, you will not believe what happened to me. I always cover myself. First, I always cover myself in Istanbul, put the hijab, not like this, but a simple one to respect. And then I went to Sumayyah. I was in the garden of Sumayyah. I don't know if you know Sumayyah.
Yes, I know, yes.
I was in the garden, and I was quite alone, maybe 2 other people, and there were birds. And suddenly I feel pushed by the back, just to fall. And the bird pushed me. It was incredible.
A bird pushed you?
A bird pushed me like fall, because I have my 2 hands like this. I was falling, and the bird pushed me. On the moment I say, why this bird pushed me? He's got many places beside me. It was empty place. Why he pushed me? And then I went back home, but all that in my head. So I decide to go back. I have to go back for my work in Slovenia. Then I say, I should go back another time. Then I go back another time to Istanbul, and I learn in Sultanahmet Jami. They have information for tourism and about the mosque and about Islam. Between the 2 travel, I continue to read and to have information about Islam. And that warmth of my first Azan was still in my heart. So I went to that information, and the girl told me something. I don't have to have hijab, but I put hijab on myself. And she said, you are very beautiful like this, she told me. And I was the only person at that time hearing her information. So I had heard, and it works in my head. I say, mashallah, I start to hear the truth. The truth is coming to me, little by little. I went back, continue. I bought the Quran. I bought one Quran in French at that travel.
So you started learning.
I started learning the Quran. I went back to see someone because I make friendship with the hotel. It was a nice hotel and I make friendship with that family. So they say, come back, come back. So I come another time. And I was more and more decided to do my Shahada. And the fourth time, I go to that information and I say, please, I want to do my Shahada. Please help me. And I went to Sultan Ahmed and in 5 minutes, I did my Shahada.
Oh.
She helped me to do that.
Subhanallah al-Azim.
And already before, because before I went also, there is few Muslims in Slovenia. They came from Bosnia. And they have no mosque. Actually, at that time, they have no mosque, just a little center. And I say, maybe I can get converted there, because I was ready. And the Imam say, you need 1 year program for that.
Oh, really?
Yes, he said that to me. So I say, 1 year program for what? Because I'm ready. I feel my heart ready.
You had already been in the process.
Yes, I am in the process. My process is finished. I'm sure I'm ready to accept Islam, mashallah. I found the truth. Why 1 year waiting? And I say...
That's very unusual reaction.
Yeah, I was very surprised because he should be happy.
Yes, he should welcome you.
He should do it immediately, at least.
Muslims usually are excited about someone coming to Islam.
You have to learn. You have to go with women's session and they will teach you. But I say, I'm not good in Slovenian language. How can I learn all this? My heart is ready, I told him. He said, wait. Okay, I left that and I say, let's go back to Istanbul. That's when I go back my 4th time.